Ready? Congratulations, Councilman.
Thank you.
This is an amazing day.
Well, it is long coming.
Long coming.
The community's been supporting the park here for many years, and we finally got it.
This is so awesome. You know, when we think about equity, what does that really mean, and what's the significance of today in the space of creating green spaces and equity in the community?
Well, we know that our community is at a deficit. We're a park poor community, and so anything we can do to increase, expand open space, green space, we have to do it. You know, I have been certainly working to improve the condition of existing parks, but we've also been creating new parks, including this one. And it's so important that we make sure that we have open space available for our seniors, for our youth, for the community to feel like it is being appreciated, and to make sure that we are honoring the best in terms of environmental awareness.
You know, a lot of people may not see the impact of what it means to have a park in a community. What are some of the things that may happen if people don't have a park, a place for children to play, a place for the community to come and take shelter? What is the impact of not having a park?
Right, that's a good point. And the fact is, that's why our communities have been in such a deficit over the years. We don't have access to open space. We don't have access to green space. The air quality is poor. And it goes about, I think, through creating an atmosphere, an attitude of success. And so it's important that we make these green spaces available, that we create a healthy environment for families and for kids.
Absolutely. So did the community participate in having this all come together?
Well, they did. They certainly had input in terms of what they like to see, in terms of the exercise equipment, in terms of some of the flowers. We talked about it being accessible in the evenings and during the day. And so we tried to accomplish that.
Absolutely. You know, we think about the New Night, it's so diverse. What's the demographics of this?
Well,
first of all, where are we?
Yeah,
South Central?
We're South Central. This area is probably about 30% Latino, you know, but hard-working black and brown folks who deserve to have the quality service. So we work hard to make sure we get them.
You know, you need the nerve.
And wait a minute, and about 40% of the population is under 18. So again, we have an incentive to make sure we have open space, green space, and we support recreation, and then we provide for families and communities.
You know, I'm always going with the immigrant community. When you say Latino, you know you always hit a nerve. I'm just wondering, in terms of the immigrant demographics here, especially now with what is going on, as we all know, our communities are under attack. And I know you've been vocal about making sure people are safe. So what does the community need to know in terms of what the park could serve as, and in relationship to immigration and what's going on?
Well, first of all, we know that the challenge to immigrants appears to be from immigrants coming in from south of the border, but we know that African immigrants are also targeted.
Absolutely.
And have been victimized by this freedom as well. So we've been trying to, first of all, make sure that resources are available, that people will understand that they do have rights. We're encouraging folks to take advantage of their rights and to seek out help from organizations who have been designated to provide assistance. We are in this together. We're not complicit. We certainly are registering our concern, but we want to make sure that people get services.
Absolutely. And I was just thinking in terms of sustainability, because sometimes you see parks that they're dilapidated. The intention was great at the beginning. So do you have enough resources to be able to make sure this park continues to be as beautiful as it is today?
Well, we want to make sure it is monitored. It is going to be open only certain hours during the day, I think from 6 in the morning to about 6 in the evening. So that provides an opportunity to have a little more control, and then make sure we're doing the right kind of maintenance. So we're looking forward to it, and we hope that the community will buy in helping to keep it modern.
You know, I like the story about Inell Woods. I didn't know the story. That was it's a family name.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that legacy of Inell
Well, you know,
Woods.
she lived right across the street here, was a fixture in this community for many, many years. You know, just the kind of activist who would come to school board meetings, community meetings, council meetings, always advocating for the community, always advocating to get things done. And she was a fierce, she was a supporter, and she made sure there was accountability. And so this park has really been a testament to her legacy and to her spirit.
You know, when they say that black and brown people don't work together, this is not the case here. Councilman Price has always worked with all communities, and this is another opportunity where we've got to see the speakers. We're very diverse. It's black and brown. It's not just black. It's not just brown. It's all of us working together. And that's your legacy, and really proud of you. So continue to do good work, and congratulations again. And hopefully we'll go into another park. Do you have another park that any other adventures that are coming up?
Yes. Well, next we'll be opening up the Gus Hawkins. We're doing a learning center there at Dawkins. And then further up at Bill Green Park, that's going to be right there at Slauson and Figueroa. And last one will be the Slauson Connect. So stay tuned.
Oh, absolutely. Immigrant Magazine will always stay tuned and we'll be there.
Thank you.
So thank you, Councilman Price.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you so much. Take care.